Bible, this is one of the verses that we should memorize by now. Proverbs 27 and 17. And he says that as iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. As iron sharpeneth or sharpens. Now, I mean, if you quoted the King James, I don't know if you try to say sharpening. We say sharpening. Amen. As iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. So, you see, we must look at it in the context in which it is putting it. It is saying that if you have a friend, your friend will by all means, some of you think that, oh no, my friends don't influence, I influence them.
Yeah.
My friends can't influence me. Just ask a friend that person is also a friend. So as you will say that no, he is the friend and I am the man. Sharpen the countenance of my friend. The same way your friend is also saying that you are the friend and I am the man. I will also sharpen the countenance of my friend. Because some of us, we think we are in control. But you can be the friend or you can be the man or the woman. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Yeah. And it says that as iron sharpeneth iron. See, there are things that influence us. There are some things that would never influence us. You see, like if you take iron and you take wood, wood is not likely to sharpen iron. You understand?
Yeah.
If you take wood and you take iron and some other material, maybe plastic is not likely to influence iron. Okay? But there are certain material that once they come into contact with iron and there is a rubber, there is always an influence. See, that is how you must understand it. And what God is saying is that once you put iron and iron together and you start rubbing them, they will influence each other. Okay, and the Bible is likening iron rubbing against iron as you, a human being, and its relationship with another human being. You see, so there may be some things that may not influence you. You say that, oh, maybe as a human being, there, I don't know, a chair cannot influence me. Okay? Or even a living chicken cannot influence me. That's also an animate thing. Or a dog cannot influence me. You see? But to say that, so one thing that you must be wary of, or you must take note of, is that as for a human being, it will by all means influence another human being once they establish a relationship or they start associating. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. There's a statement that I say that proximity breeds fondness.
Yeah.
Proximity. There are people that you never liked, but by coming close, you have started liking them. Some of you, even the boyfriend you have now, you didn't like. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when he came, you didn't look like the person you wanted. You understand?
Yeah.
Because from afar, You see, he didn't look the part. But as he came close, you see, and he decided to start doing his wild things and began to do you. Suddenly, all the things you were seeing from afar, you stopped seeing them. Then you started seeing other things. And those things have now started influencing you. So, proximity of one human being to another breeds oneness. Yeah. There are some people that you thought you would never like, but once they started getting close to you, now your mind, even if your mind is beginning to think in a certain way, that you wonder why your mind is thinking that way. Because this guy, now you don't like the guy. But your mind is suddenly telling you that you may like the guy. And your heart is following your mind. You understand? Proximity with strongness. That is why I always tell young ladies, if you don't like the guy, don't be doing shakara and say, and then you do it before you realize you are funny. You see the guy is not good. That is why you say, how can this Christian sister start going out with this bad boy? Because proximity breeds fondness. So once you allow the guy to get close, he will buy you pizza and he will cry. He will be a very funny guy. And he will crack jokes. And you like the jokes. Even though some of them may not be so this, but they are funny. And everybody will also laugh at the jokes and like him. Understand? And he will be very thoughtful and call you. And he will send you a gift. You understand what I'm saying? And he take you out. And when you are hungry, you just go, so I'm not eating the whole thing. But when I see he's at your door with some food. You have allowed the person suddenly, the person who from afar, everybody who was chasing girls and whispered, whatever, suddenly your heart. That is why it is. I said, if you don't, you see the person is not good, don't let the person. Some of you think you are wild. You think that the person coming, you are iron and the person is weak. No, that's why you think you are there and the person is plastic. But what I'm saying that once it is a human being and a human being, it is like iron rubbing against iron. I understand it. Yeah. That's what Pastor Lo is saying. Saying that look, once that is the analogy. The human being's relationship with another human being is not like any other thing. It is like iron and iron. So when you take it for granted, before you realize you are being influenced without you knowing. Because you told yourself you will never be influenced. So as iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. Sharpens the countenance, the outlook, who you are, what you will become. Some of you by association, your dressing has changed. Yeah. But at first you didn't dress like that. When you get dressed, you saw it. But association. Association. When they invested, there were some girls in the 11 women. You see, when there was one day, I think it was second, we had left, I think we had finished first year, and we are going to second year, and we are going to register. So we were doing registration, I finished my, and I was leaving my faculty, my school, and I was going, and I saw a certain lady coming. A certain lady who was wearing some jeans and some top it was, UK, the Union Jack that they are used to see some. It's a T-shirt and wearing the cap. You understand? With braids. And so me, I was just passing. So I passed by the lady. When I passed and I went, then the lady shouted, "Hey, I didn't you see me?" Because she thought I was done. The way she was bouncing, I don't know you like that. You see, she was expecting that I would see her. I said, I didn't see her. She said, I passed. Because I knew how she dressed. Associated with that dressing. You see? But then this person had just come from UK. And by association, the dressing had changed. That's what I'm saying. So I didn't associate her with the dressing. You see? And so I passed by. It was like, hey, that container, hey, it's like you should have seen me. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. And from that time, when the dressing didn't go back again, so by association, your countenance, the way you do changes. Yeah. Association. So let us never be deceived that human beings don't influence other human beings. Because you will be very sure. You see, one thing about iron sharpening, I say, you can sharpen cutlass and it will finish.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. You not see that before? So you think that you are not dealing with it. Before you realize you are finished. You have been sharpened, the metal is finished. Or your shape has changed. See that when you buy the cutlass, it looks away. They will sharpen you aside, the shape of the thing will change. Instead of the curve going with it, all of that side, when you say, how was it bought that way? So you don't go to the farm. You can sharpen iron. You realize that the iron would change completely.
Yeah.
That's it. That is how come iron can change the countenance of another iron. So what they are talking about is very serious. We take it for granted and go, no. Associations must be deliberate. You can't just associate anyhow. Because no matter what, the association will influence you. So long as it is human being.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So long as it is one human being and another human being, there will be something will happen. But nowadays, Christians say they are in control. That's why we know how to flow. You must have a cross-carpet agreement. You must be able to mingle, wine and dine here, friends here, and do that. And you don't do anything. It will. So let us not be deceived. So this is a very strong warning. Or it is a very instructive program which is telling us to be mindful of the people we associate with and who we call our friends. Because as you share, as you talk, as you relate, as you walk, as you talk about different issues, believe you are picking up things. You are picking up how to dress. You are picking up how to do your hair. You are picking up how to do makeup. You are picking up how to in my own house, the people that they are learning skills from each other. I don't know who is teaching me. So one day you see somebody is doing something was not doing before. By observation. Suddenly they are taking up something. All the people I saw the people who were coming.
Yay!
You were not like this.
Yay!
Oh.
By association, some of the young men they are dressing as changed.
By God's grace.
So let us not be deceived. When you read 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33, he says that, you see, do not be deceived. That's what Pastor Lou was talking about. You see, it is a deception to think that associations do not influence. That is why many Christians don't think about what they associate with. And this is a very popular scripture that we always use, but we never take it to heart. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. It says, do not be what? Deceived. Many of us are deceived. We are deceived into thinking that we can associate with evil and not be corrupted.
Wow.
We have been deceived to think that we can roll with certain crowds and it will not influence us. It's a deception of hell. It says, do not be deceived. Evil company corrupt good words. Corrupted. It's like I said, until the shape of the metal has changed, you will be sharpened beyond the cognition. So don't be deceived. Many of us we are deceived. Oh, a little bit of, oh no, it doesn't really, oh no, I'm just going here and I'm just doing this and I'm just, oh no, it's just a party. They are just going to have a, they are going to just hang out. They are just going to hang out and they are going to do that. You know, so are they saying that we can't talk to anybody? What are they saying? This is what I am saying.
Yeah.
That evil company. Corrupt ignorance. That is about evil company. If your friends are not correct, and you are always in that group of friends, they are not correct. They are wealthy people. Have you not noticed that some people, when they join, even their dressing changes and they start dressing like the people, and they start talking like the people, and they start doing their. And the person was not like that. Suddenly, you want to dress, you want to do everything like the people, but they are wealthy. They are wealthy. All your friends are so wealthy. They say that, oh me, and you see, we are too strict. You are not flexible. You are not malleable. I have the ability to cross carpet and do, associate here and associate there and go into corporate things and flow with. You are deceiving yourself. When were you born? Yeah. In the scheme of this world, in the scheme of that, you think that you have a formula that would be able to circumvent what the word of God is saying. Do not be deceived, because there are many Christians who are deceived and they think that they can just associate and nothing will happen. Yeah. One day you wake up and you realize that you are no more a Christian. Because your countenance would have changed. And when we see you, we don't know whether you are for us or against us. Are you here? Are you sure? Yeah. So don't be deceived. One day, don't be deceived. That is one thing I want you to, if you don't understand anything this evening, I want you to understand that don't be deceived. Because many of us, we keep on dealing with people and we associate with people because we think that nothing will happen in their body. Don't be deceived. Do not be deceived. Let us hold on to these teachings and it will do us well. And it works both ways. When you read, and I just now want to read give you some examples in the Bible about associations and what God says about them, so that you would realize that look, the warnings, it is not just Proverbs 27:17, but throughout the Bible, God has been sound, and there are so many examples in the Bible from the Old Testament right down through to the New Testament, where associations have turned people either towards God or away from God. I am understanding me. Yeah. By association, you can look, there can be transference of it. When you want to, Elisha followed Elijah until at the point he had a double the portion of the man's anointing. See, that I may have twice of your spirit. By association, there things are transferred. Do you understand? Yeah. By association, things are transferred. That's why if you don't believe that by association, things are, I'm telling you, by association, things that are not seen are transferred. By association. No, it's not just the physical, but there are spiritual things. There are things that are not, they are so real, but they are not visible. Which are transferred. Joshua followed Moses, and that spirit, there was a transfer of spirit. Leadership. Some of you are not born leaders, but by association you have become leaders. Because if you were born leaders, they would have picked you as a leader from class 1. Because when you start going to school, you start seeing some people in your school, every time they pick them as leaders. Even when they go to secondary school, they pick them as leaders. When they go to, they pick them as leaders. Yeah, those are the value, you were not one of them. But by association, you have learned leadership. There's been a transference, so that you are able to lead men and tell men what to do. Have ideas, implement them for people to follow you and say that, Charlie, I want to be like you. Say, how do you do it? And you say, are you talking to me? You see, so let us not take these things for granted. Now, when you read the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 4, verse 13, the Pharisees made a certain observation that the disciples did not have what I was telling you. They saw in them a certain countenance and they couldn't explain it. Because usually when you are educated, you are usually eloquent, isn't it? Yeah. You can stand before a crowd and talk. When you're educated, you have a way of expressing yourself. You can put two and two together. You can make a sound argument. By education, by the things when you read them, that's why they say people who do science, they can't talk. They just come and you give them the book, they will do it. But they don't have the book, they can't talk. They are not eloquent, they are not orators, but the arts people. The arts people, they are the people who can talk and they can do. Then the fact that you can talk doesn't mean you have sense. Yeah. See, because as Shagab would say, all the people who were clever in your class, in your school, they did science.
Yeah, it's true.
The people who didn't do science were the people when your father saw that you chose, I said no. I don't understand what I'm saying. That's true. When you want to choose and your teachers will say your head is not big. It's not. It's true. So now they come and tell us that because the time they don't talk. That you talk that, but you start saying that by education. See, by learning, you can get certain things. And people see you and say, oh, this because he's doing this because he's been to school. He's doing this because it's like this. He's doing this because it's like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then, when the Pharisees saw the disciples, you see, and they saw how they were talking, how bold they were, and the way the people were making sense. You see that their speech was not disjointed. Everything they were saying was so logical. It's like the Pharisees were sitting in a lecture. See, and two fishermen were schooling them in their own subject. And when they saw that, the only thing they could say was that these people had been with Jesus. You can't. You see, there's a transference. Association, there's nothing. They are just hanging out. They are just hanging. You can't just hang out. It's not just hanging. It's not possible. They are just hanging out there, and there's no transference. As iron sharpening iron, so you will sharpen the countenance of the man. Your friend will also sharpen your countenance. Are you here? Yeah. For those disciples that didn't know anything, who were so scared, Peter, that didn't know anything. Peter could not put incoherent sentences together without him saying something nonsensical. That was Peter. Impulsive. He can think through anything. There are some people, I've met a few of them. Giddy, no, I say I dare. They just that's what I said. The moment you are praying, don't. Because when you have said the thing and the thing is about to conclude, then they will say something, suddenly it is called the whole show. That was Peter. See, but that day he was so sensible. His speech was so coherent. And the logic was so sound. You see, that the people, the reason why they were afraid was that they understood him. See, if it was murmuring rubbish, they wouldn't have been afraid. But when the thing was so, see, when you are listening to somebody and the argument is so like, it's like a child. When a child comes and makes such a sound argument, you will be afraid. The sense is too high. You understand? That is why then they will beat the child. That's what I'm saying. That's why they will beat the child. When you speak that, they will beat you. But when your argument is so sound that they cannot counter it, all that effect is beating. And after they are beating you, then they will go say, who thought that you had an answer? That's what happened. That's what happened. So all they would address, they had been with Jesus. That was the only explanation. Iron sharpening iron. I understand it. Are you sure? Yeah. So let us not take these things for granted. As we go through our Christian life, let us be mindful of our associations. Let us be mindful of the people who bring into our lives. Look, it will go a long way to make you who you become. And what you are now, if you look at it, it is an association with people that have brought you this far, even in your Christian walk. You understand? Association. Some of you, by following some of the people you came to meet in this church, your life has become better. And some sense has entered you that was not there. That even when you go home, they look at you and say that, how come? It's just by association. By association, you have entered into this association. And those of you who have not really associated with anybody, you are still the same. And you wonder why some people, they seem to be going ahead of you. It is by association. I understand it. Yeah, I tell people, if you associate with me, the thing I have, that is what you get. Whatever you see, if you associate with me, that's it. It will happen to you practically and physically. That is why I can tell all my sons that, look, you will be a pastor. And not that when I see you, I see a vision. But what is in me will out of you. Are you understanding? You cannot be there and not like people. If you say you are associating, you cannot be there and not like. You cannot be there and not think of, oh, so this person, what can I do for? Or how would this person be? You don't think that we are not associated, I'm telling you. With all my heart. If you don't find a trait in me in you, you are not associated. You don't find mommy's trait in you, you are not associated. No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you with all my heart. I am associated. And because I associate with you, I look very young. You understand? I don't like all these things. That's what I'm saying. Association. You understand? Association, your youth grabs of you. And you have a certain understanding of young people. Association. You understand? And by association, the wisdom of the aged also comes to you. Wisdom beyond your years. I understand you. It's by association. The more you associate, that is the thing that comes to you. I've seen it countless. whatever grace and favor follows me. Association. I'm telling you. So the more you associate, the more it becomes more practical in your life. Understand me? So when I say come and visit, let's do the visit. It's not because you need it though.
Yeah.
Because I have many sons and daughters who are young, so they use their to keep on having.
Yeah.
I don't know giving you other things that you don't have in your life. The things you lack in your life. You see, when you read the account of David, when you read from 1 Samuel chapter 22, he says that when he was in the cave of Adullam, the people who came to him, and I always say, he said, they were the people that were in debt, who were in distress, and who were, there's another thing, they are treated, and is it depressed? Depressed. Those were the people that came. He said, when his family heard he was dead, he killed them. And then these other people, and he says, you know, there were 400 men. And the first time David had to go to battle with them, he said, you do not go. They said, even here, we are afraid. And we are going to fight the Philistines. After David had inquired of the Lord, he said, you do not go. Even here, we are afraid. You want us to go out. And he inquired again. They went, they said, and the Lord gave them a great and mighty victory. Association. Later on, they said that these people became mighty men. By associating with the mighty warrior David, who the Bible says that even the king had killed 1,000, and David had killed 10,000. These men. You see, and these people knew that their blessings came so much from David that when David was growing weak and old, they said, look, you don't go to war again. Just be here. Live for us and let us just associate for more blessings. You are more precious than all of us put together. Are you here? Don't make associations of money. Let's build associations. Because they will change your life. Either for better. Are you still here? Are you sure?
Yeah.
There are some of you came to the school and you came into contact with certain young men in the church. Look at the way your life has changed. When they go, you go. When you don't understand, you just follow. When they sleep, you sleep. When they eat, you eat with them.
Yeah.
When they sit, you sit with them. When they speak, you try and say something. when they come and they say, you say something. And you just listen to their wisdom as they talk. And you see their hard work in it. And before you realize, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You look at the people who are the marks and the gift. They were not like this. No, they were not like that. It's an association that comes. No, they ask them. So when you come and you see them, you say, Charlie, I've met some guys. I said, all of you, I said, they were not like this. Yeah. Like that. It's by association. It's by association that they have become what they are.
Yeah.
Besides reading the Bible and praying, if they are truthful with them, they say that the one thing apart from having a fellowship, sincere, genuine fellowship with God, reading their Bible and praying, is that they have made much association. Are you still here?
Yeah.
Or you left?
Yeah.
You left the building?
Yeah, in the building.
Yeah, the building.
Yeah.
The boat is still here.
The boat is here.
So let's be careful. When you read 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 5, verse 1 to 5. See, sometimes when you see something like, what kind of Christians don't like associating with people? So how do you think the people in the world? How many have you won? It is because of your own bodily appetites. Because of your own desires. That is why I not just want to win anybody. The people you are working with, you not even told them Jesus loves you before. People you said they laughed at you and you didn't say it again. And you are still with them, you are not winning them. You just like their company. Don't give me that story. So they see if you do any what? You just love their company. Their crude jokes. Their sexual innuendos. And you are all joking that they joke. That is what you like. That's why you are there. Then you want to win. No. And you find it entertaining. So I talk only the guys, so some of the ladies. I'm telling you. The ladies, they like when the rowdy guys and they will laugh. They are just so happy. When they are foreign.
Do what trousers?
It is foolish talk that you like. It is foolish talk that you like. It says, but notice that in the last days, perilous times will come. For men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, despisers of good, traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power. And from such people, turn away. You see, this scripture, the not only talks about the people of the world, it talks about the people in the church. Because it says having a form of godliness. They are all these things, but they still have a form of godliness. There are many people in the church who come and sit down. But when you get close to them, you see that they are not correct. There's no correctness in them. Things from such people, turn away. If Paul is telling you turn away, you say you are a great evangelist. You are not going to do that. It is when they are doing that, they are lovers of pleasure, and you need to love the pleasure. So you follow them. Follow them to all their things that they are doing. In the name of when you are Christianizing, you have to be what's in your heart. What is saying? He said, from such people, turn away. But after you are turning towards them, associate free, saying that they are friends. They are their friends. Let us be careful who we associate with, because that association will surely influence. time is almost up. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. This will be the last time. Are we in 1 Corinthians?
Yes.
Let's read from verse 9. He says, I wrote to you in my epistle not to keep company with sexually immoral people. Listen, he said, I wrote to you that do not keep company with people who are sexually immoral. You say that kind of teachers. You don't keep company with them. Those who are sexually immoral. You have read, when you read 1 Timothy chapter, 2 Timothy chapter 3, talked about a certain category. Now it's all again is saying that for sexually immoral people, do not keep company with them. And it goes on to say, yet I certainly did not mean with the sexual immoral people of this world, or with the covetous or extortioners or idolaters, since then you would need to go out of the world. So some of you, when we say this, then you take it to the extreme. You have big brains and everybody. Analyze, so does it mean that we can't talk to them at all, so we can't do anything with them at all? How do you say that? It is not people concerned about the people in this world. If we say that don't keep company, that way, otherwise we will have to leave this world because they are all around us. Is it also? Yeah. Don't you have some in your bosom? Yeah. Don't you know some practically? Yeah. No, practically. Do you know some in your practical? That's why practical. Near your room, in your on your on your line. On your line. Don't you have some of them? Practically, you don't have any. Some of you have time in your room. Your room is practically they were there with you. Yeah. Sexually immoral. So when you come into them, you can't enter. They have locked the door. They have locked the door. They are having sex in the room. Broad daylight. When people are going for letters and your mother tells you are somebody's student mattress. You are practically on it. You are a student mattress. You are practically on a student mattress. So you know that they are there. I'm in your room. I'm your next door. On the line. Then alarm will blow. Then there's something going on there. Something is happening.
Something.
And if you go escort you, you walk shamelessly. They didn't have sex. So that student mattress is not meant for two people. You are so cheap, student mattress. It never happened to any of my daughters. May it never happen again.
Very much.
So that's what he says. So your mind, your big mind, he's saying that that's not what he's saying. Otherwise, you have to think this way.
Yeah.
You have to even leave your room and go and sleep on a tree. You see, but he's saying that no, it is not even of the people. They are around us. That means we can't talk to them. Then we go back. What is our relationship with them? Are they your friends? See, some of the questions we ask is answered in the Bible already. But what is even more of concern to him? You see, it's more concerning to him. It's verse 11. But now I have written to you not to keep company with anyone named a brother. Can also put a sister there, because if you say that, you also put sister. Who is sexually immoral or covetous. You need pride. You want to take everything that belongs to somebody. Or an idolater, or a reviler, or a drunkard, or extortioner. Not even to eat with such a person. You are in the church. Think you are wild. You want to come and sleep with people. In this church. What will happen to you? You'll be there. When I say something, my eyes are red. I say, it will happen to you practically. I say, it will happen to you practically. Something will happen to you, and this message will be in your mind. Everybody's going to be there. I say, something will happen to you practically. And when that thing happens, my words will ring in your ears. Practically, on that day. I hear. This with such a person, you will not believe this. So that is how associations are so important. If you say you are a brother, Christian sister, these are the things you do. Hey! I hear. You see, everybody has their challenge. And as young men and young women, one of your greatest challenges is sexual immorality. You understand? I don't care how holy your face is. I don't care how you are looking at me. Laughing. I am telling you. You can decide that you do not accept it. But I am telling you. Any one of you, I can point to you. Doesn't matter who you think you are, what I am telling you. What I am telling you. So that's what you are talking about. That means then you should eat. It is a problem for everybody. There's a difference where you call yourself a brother and you climb destiny. Another way you know that you want to be smart. Instead of exposing your ego, this is what I'm going. It's another thing that you face. I think rather you want to be smart and to be having. I say God will expose you. You will be surprised. I say that thing that will happen to you. My this message will, if you are it will ring in your ears on that day. That's all he's scaring us. Oh. Yeah, I'm scaring you. When it happens to you, class, like you tap. So, associations are so important. I see. God is saying that you must be careful. You have sexual feelings and you see, don't hide under the guise of being a brother or a sister. Doing such things. You have used it to cover your face. And you are chasing girls in the church. Trying to sleep with this person and sleep with that person. I catch you. If it is I will confront you practically. Pray that I confront you practically. Because if I confront you spiritually, the practical confrontation is better. Pray. I will hand you over to Satan. Oh, listen. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 9. This same thing we are reading. If you read from verse 1, say that there were people engaging in sexual immorality. Do you understand? And he said, let's read from verse 4. For I indeed am absent in body but present in spirit. I've already just in the name of our Lord Jesus, when we are gathered together, along with my spirit, with the power of our Lord Jesus Christ, like we are gathered here, deliver such a one to Satan for the destruction of the flesh. God has one, you don't want to come in the business for my church members. Deliver such a one to Satan. For he said, when we have gathered together, and I am there with you in the spirit, and the Holy Ghost is here, when you have gathered, deliver such a one to Satan. For the destruction of the flesh, that his spirit may be saved in the day of the Lord Jesus. Aye. Don't play. Our time is up. So associations are very important. Let us be careful. Over the course of the vacation, you have formed wonderful associations and bonds in this church. Stick to them. Enhance them. Make sure you associate with them. With the people that they are wonderful people here. You understand? Sometimes you just need one friend. You don't need many friends. Yeah, those of you have come to my house. How many of you have seen my friends before? Chelsea, you come to my house. No, you live in my house.
Yeah.
How many have you seen? How many of my friends have you seen? One. That is come to visit. Come to visit every day and chat and talk with them. Sometimes once a week they come to chat and talk, have a hardship and watch video. Since you came to my house a year ago, how many of such people have you seen?
None.
You've not seen any. One friend. You can have a lot of associations. Take my phone, there are plenty of people in it. Can if I want to, I can call people. Can do this, I can do that. Majority of my friends is you people. My number one friend is money. The rest of you are my friends. Finish. You can't see somebody with gray hair like mine. You can't see the person. Mind they are chatting the person. You can't see the person. Maybe next to you, he said. Because associations are important. And the things I want to do, the things that are dear to my heart, only a few people understand it. You understand? This thing I'm doing, I come here, it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, I come, it's Friday, I come, Saturday, I come, hey, let's do this for this, let's do it excellently, let's do this, let's do that. For this year, that this semester that you've not done well for your prayer, my heart is bleeding. That I have just closed my mind. If you need to come, I'll give you. No, I'm serious. I'm saying if you need a handout, please come. We didn't do it with your hand, you have like that. Because learning and being is very difficult.
It doesn't go.
If your hand now come, I'll give you. Not I'll give you food, I can go. I'll give you something I can teach, I can cook in small. Even if it's guy, I'll give you.
Yeah.
If I do not really get my voice is.
Amen.
The things that we do, few people understand. So, in order for me to be able to continue this thing, I cannot work with people who will tell me that they are tired. I cannot work with people who say that there are too many children. Why are these people in your house? You understand? Otherwise, they will sharpen me in another way. They say that, why is it that they are just children? When you look at their program and see what they are doing and lead them for the semester, they will sort themselves out. I can only work with people who believe in what I'm doing. I associate with people who understand, but this is my life. When I finish my second hour, this is all my life. And I associate people say, when you have used your time to go and do this thing and go and work in a hospital, you will get more. People say that I don't mind, they are not my friends. But if I listen to them, that's what I will do. I always have a reason why I cannot come. Because there's money to be made. You understand? That is why I don't associate with them. Because they don't know, because I can't share what is on my heart with them. I can't share my vision and my job, what I can't share with them. They won't get it. So there are few people that I talk to. When I get this, I talk to money. When I get things and you say that Daddy has gone somewhere to chat and talk, I'm in one place and I'm in myself. And then when I go to, I can chat my heart out because they understand. I understand it. Yeah. 3 weeks ago, I was in Kumasi, just to finish. Saturday morning, before I realized I heard bus. The bus of students had dropped. They were coming to Pound. The whole bus. And I said, this is the place I have to be. And you don't understand. Why do you use that children to your house? And then somebody told me, don't let them wear your husband's slippers.
Wow.
You are there. Some of you are talented.
And they don't wear them.
Are you sure these young girls that have become let us see us?
Hey!
They will tell you about the thing they do. Are you at your heart? Are you can you live? What is young girls in the house? You spend your money, all these people, they come, they eat. They come, they eat, they come. See that you can do it, use it for other things. I need to take care of other people's children. If I listen to them, none of you come to the house.
Oh. Where will I go?
But by association, I have learned otherwise.
Yeah.
So you be there. You be there and associate anyhow. And when I travel to the US, once I mention somebody in my house's name, I met them, brother. So you have many people like that. So who is Aliyah?
Bishop.
She said, who is Apapa? So how many people are in your house? Because at the point you were getting confused. But every time I mention another name, and I mention another name, say so who is it? Every time so who is it? That I don't know the star.
I like the bishop.